Hey guys, welcome back to Web3 Money. Today we're going to be talking about a token, specifically the Mantle token. I just wrote an article inside of our Web3 Money blog. You could see it's about a 4-minute read. Essentially we're talking about the essence of the Mantle Network. What is the goal with it? Who are the founders? The token itself, the ecosystem. You can even see, the TVL inside of DeFi Llama. And of course, we did some preliminary research on the founders or the people who were essentially starting the Mantle Network, because it's not a specific founding team. It's more like contributors. So there's two types of people that are key to this project. This is Jacob C.eth and Ben Zoop. All this information is below. You could see even their Twitter accounts, their LinkedIn accounts. I even have them over here. So let me go ahead and go to Jacob's account. Yeah, so he's the founder at Hyperplay, advisor at MetaMask, Mantle, and Game7. These are not small player guys. This is a really strong, personality. We could go ahead and see, he was a core contributor with BitDAO, Consensus, strategic advisor specifically within the gaming industry right now, but he's currently focused on Hyperplay, which is a Web3 native game launcher. So this is about Jacob. Then we could go ahead and maybe even talk a little bit more about Ben. So here, let's go back to our article. So Ben, he's the founder and the CEO of Bybit, which is a very liquid crypto exchange. And you could see here that, they have over, themselves, the Bybit, exchange has around 350 million tokens, which is roughly around $250 million. What else can we say here? Mantle Network is pioneering its governance structure as well. Well, before that, we have to understand that this is a layer 2. Okay, now this is another player inside of the layer 2 movement, inside of the Ethereum, ecosystem specifically. So it's distinguished by its unique approach to scaling by dividing transaction execution, data availability, and transaction finality into separate modules. Mantle ensures that each component can be individually optimized and updated, thereby embracing the latest technological advancements. They're, by the way, the first DAO by an L2, which is pretty interesting. Maybe I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but yeah, they have a pretty solid, DeFi ecosystem as well. I went inside of their website. We could go ahead and see their main website here. Where is it? Okay, so we could explore the ecosystem, and it says here that they have around 191 dApps deployed, but in terms of DeFi specifically, there isn't that many, according to DeFi Llama at least, right? Like we could go ahead and just check here, for example, the biggest chain or the biggest project is Ondo Finance, in which Ondo Finance specifically is categorized as RWA. For people who don't know what that is, RWA is just real world assets on the blockchain. So they have about 60 million in total value locked. Now there is a pretty strong curve from August, I guess you could say, until today. There's a very crazy uptrend regarding its TVL, which says a lot, especially at a short time frame. And also we could also check the core developers. The core developers themselves has also increased, which probably contributes to that as well. So it does seem that they have different types of DeFi protocols or applications within the Mantle network. The thing is that, is this a good project or not? I don't know. It's another layer 2 from my opinion. This is not obviously financial advice. This is just for research purposes. But if we look at their Discord, seems like they have 20,000 people online, 350,000 members in total, which is pretty interesting. 600,000, almost a million inside of their Twitter account. And of course, their Telegram, over 100,000 people, which it's pretty crazy. I found some articles regarding this. So they were talking about the Mantle Network token climbing in value, as no surprise, but this is more on a technical analysis, standpoint. And then there's another person from Crypto News, Captain Altcoin, 7 days ago, who wanted to speak about the next big thing in crypto specifically. So yeah, I mean, it's a layer 2. Think of, competitors like Polygon or, Optimism or Arbitrum, but it seems like these guys are pretty solid. In terms of, their ranking, I don't even know what their ranking is. It's probably number 43 with just underneath $2 billion in market cap. So definitely worth looking at. This is just a quick introduction on the token itself. And yeah, I hope to see you next time.